here we are in 2020. I want to talk a little bit. I want to ask you guys what is the future of ESG? What do you guys think, is the next step, and what does it look like? Do you guys have any thoughts or opinions on that?
It will become mandatory at some time. It's a matter of time. We see it's already becoming mandatory in Europe, right? In other parts of the world. We see our own SEC inquiry having requests for comments about ESG fund names. We see our Department of Labor proposing new rules about ERISA, about ESG funds, but it's not very clearly defined what is an ESG investment. That's going to have to be defined someday. So it's a matter of time. Is it 2 to 3 years out? Is it 5 to 6, 7? We don't know, but at some point it will become mandatory.
And even if it's not legally required, the markets are following the money, guys. Like this is, it's so people, I think there's still a misperception out there that ESG, you have to take a hit to your profits. This is the opposite is the case. You can go to look at Morningstar, look at MSCI, look at all of the indices out there, check out the Bloomberg terminal. I mean, you can go see for yourself that the majority of ESG funds are outperforming their benchmarks. Now, we can have a debate about why. That's a whole other conversation. But the point is, people see money, people see profit, people see alpha being generated. They're going for it. So even if it doesn't become a regulatory requirement, the markets are already headed that way. And, one of the studies that just came out this year, it's been cited a lot. It was in one of our February newsletter. Deloitte projected, just based on current growth of the past few years, that ESG assets, again, definition question aside, ESG assets could make up half of all assets under management in the US by 2025. 5 years. That's could be that came out before COVID. That might be accelerated because what we've seen since COVID is an acceleration of this as well. So it's going to get there as a requirement. At some point, the markets are already headed there.
Yeah, that train's already left the station, I feel like, I mean, and it's just, and I think it might have started maybe originally in Europe, but we've certainly caught up